Manfred, good morning.
Good morning.
10:42.
10:42. Okay. Now, what to say?
Adom Gusu, so.
You did already ask.
Maybe fine.
You did already ask.
So when you're there.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good. Because that baby, I'm going to for adding to meet me more. But it's one of the best rest places in Kumasi.
Did you come up?
Oh yeah, I loved it. And I'm a manager and Madam Sarah. I can't change with your ad. Everybody. Oh yeah, I can't change with Mama discount executive there. Wow. But it was a good sleep for me.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a Charlie, especially this back driving, standing, sitting.
It's here na ba easy.
Inya coins ka krebia.
No akudi.
Ezi da kara.
Eza
something next of him for no mun time in content.
Me kra de bi ni me dia. Next of the
Next of.
I'm just can move. Me brand say ma catch no.
Onyo next of game.
Omo ne bra. Na ne se me say baby a me do no. Trap it. Minyane ne me di ni ne.
No.
Once the gram phantom.
Masa. We be there as.
But when you invite.
Ni nu aze.
Oh, me nim say e be do ba mi busa o keke na to aso.
The omo fan send it. Catch us omo fan send it.
What am I?
Kura na G invite. The guy say me so of
stations in me feel obi aso nya ne de. Say 12 year.
And me say you be drew but the omo fan send me mail ne keke.
Okay. So ni kura ma Mr. Ofa.
So ni me mail no. Me mail the public information kofiasante862@gmail.com.
Okay.
Who we be there for.
So we can see.
You quote the first international break of the season. Now, Obi Kacho say the season has not been interesting. Just after 3 games, Ebi are not share matches now. Very, very, very interesting season. Just 3 games into it. Now, before sending you going to the 3rd game, now you a couple of teams are not still only unbeaten. Which Yeba Baki, aka Mengsape, aka Liverpool, Chelsea, and Crystal Palace. I'm opening the 3 only unbeaten teams. But the defending champions Liverpool, and they keep the 100% or perfect record in English Premier League. And what a night it was for them. And very, very good game. Which I think that this is exactly what it was. As summed up at the back page of the Sun. Now, the Sun back page, and they say, a moment of magic. And that is what it was. Which, even before, say, Abranche Fene Dominico Szoboszlai, Ebos Africa National. Medina has said, and I've told you that for me, when it comes to picking up certain small nitty-gritties, why and how, me making the decision and analysis, you will have it almost every time. I told you that. Fran Viet, Ebon number 10. What should be Liverpool for? Because he presses, counter presses. I mean, Dominico Szoboszlai probably works harder than any attacking player in the Premier League this season. He called the game against Newcastle. Abranche Fene Anna Slot moved Dominico Szoboszlai from the midfield because of the absence of Abranche Fene Frimpong and Okobon as the right back. In that game, Mibekacho said yes, Rio Gamo and other people scored the final goal, but my best player was Szoboszlai because he works hard, he wins the ball back, or press it, or a very good player. Which, in that game, he did the unthinkable for Liverpool. But before then, ask anybody who was watching the game. Dominico Szoboszlai was excellent. Before free kick, oh wow, it's
super player.
And this is the number 10 or attacking 8 who is playing at right back. Or defending 1v1. What do you want?
Or number 2.
Oh, you're good. Yesterday, I loved him. And again, I went back to Twitter and I told those that follow me on Twitter, say, my problem with Liverpool this season is that Fran Viet, and yet the problem isn't Fran Viet on the ball, but it's Fran Viet without the ball, or a creative player. Anytime, a creative. But anyway, how you win the game is what you do when you are without the ball. Rich and many and J how Mikel Arteta set up the team. See, I've told you that I feel this Arsenal team is too mechanical sometimes.
Are
I say, Enra, Arsenal will use optimal control. As I say, why Yanshawa also won't say, all attacking Rigi, and also all prevented from scoring. When the game went into the second half on the 68th minute, after that Liverpool opened up and made the game expressive, then Arsenal were finding it difficult. That's where they caused this free kicker. A branch of friend Dominico Szoboszlai, Ekoko Boshe, and now Victor Gyökeres, whoever. It didn't work out for them. I think the only Arsenal player now, ni who Onyabona, no, no, Madueke. On and all,
but who be blaming Arsenal coach? Mikel Arteta. We were Liverpool na Nekobo. Before the game, we're winning the 2 matches now. Both are called Anfield. Arsenal last season or toss second, this time I was watching league. When you say Liverpool on the neighbor, so me mean to me, I'm so mountain. At least me not draw me to me.
I think but it seems rich. Usually I coach baby and it's optimal control. Only you should buy 40 minutes, 45 minutes. You have a second half, you got 65, 70 now. I feel that now we can go and look for a goal. Into the Honor or they are bench a friend a better chance ever back into the game. But at that time, Liverpool had proper foothold of the game.
Martinelli and Bournemouth.
But some say time Arsenal photo by Noni Madueke make us say me you disagree with me. Arsenal fans, those that watch Arsenal will tell you.
Still na decision.
Which Martinelli is not even on the level of Madueke. You ask the Arsenal fans. And then in that game, everybody knew Madueke was the most dangerous Arsenal player. And now all of them are beginning to accept say, Fee, Asema Okanfa Noni Madueke is a top player. And then a transfer deadline day.
I mean the absence of Odegaard and so Kakra.
Absence of Odegaard.
Yeah. So who's going to start the game now?
No, but see, Odegaard's not starting the game for me wasn't too much of an issue. I think so watch Arsenal against Liverpool. Most of them who go so much against Liverpool have come from set plays. And now in the first half, they had 5 set pieces. Nothing of them. And Liverpool now are learning very well to defend Arsenal set plays. I don't have time with time. I'll show you some of the set pieces out and how Liverpool are defending against its El Honum, which Liverpool have gotten their man. It was never, ever, ever in doubt. And in one summer, Liverpool for now have broken the British transfer record twice. First for Flan Viet, now for Alexander Isak. He wanted to go to Liverpool. Me, I don't think there was ever a question. That's where he wanted to play, and he has gotten where he wants to get to. Now, I'm wondering what the setup is going to be like for Brent Feno, Anna Slot when he's arranging the front three anymore. Isak Ebo center forward. Where does Ekitike play from? Mohamed Salah already has a place. Where does Fran Viet play from? Cody Gakpo. Very, very, very interesting for team friend in Liverpool. But then I like the fact that FSG Fono are backing Anna Slot. If any team decides to buy their player, and your whole fan problems, they want to win. It's business. And that's exactly what Liverpool have done. Rich Maguire is going to add to it because Rich Liverpool for Nhyira said, our brand here friend Ibu Konate is gone. Mentally, they think that on Namkwanso or Madrid. And that's why he has still not signed a contract extension. They brought on Leone from the Italian Serie A, but he's a young centre back. Nyamete said one thing by the time the transfer window ends, Joe Gomez may leave. And there is an importance in bringing somebody who is a leader, experienced the English Premier League, in a branch of friend Mark Gates come and add to the pack. Crystal Palace for chairman Steve Parish mentioned say a highly possible. After Alexander Isak, I won't be surprised and then you will be able to get that done. On Saturday, Chelsea were in for the first early kickoff. It was a London derby. And I think I stood here and I said, a very difficult game, but this is in Chelsea per se. Almost said they are really coming into the fray. They should be able to win London derbies, and they should be able to win difficult games, and they should be able to make sure almost they are winning and winning it ugly. And they be an NFA. Which in the first half, I think it was one of the worst performances I've seen under Enzo Maresca in any kind of first half. So okay, first half now, and these are the statistics for the first half. XG Chelsea creative component 1. 0.89. Fulham 0.39. Shots Chelsea about 6. Fulham about 5. Shot on target Chelsea about 3. Fulham about 1. Then 55% ball possession, 45% ball possession. The game was purely about duels. And which this is a thing that not 2 seasons ago, last season, Chelsea were not good at. playing against middle table, low table teams are on games no aye dwelling. No. Sometimes and Liverpool year perfectly. They won't play too well, but they don't win the game on a professional level. Or by we may call. And that's exactly what they do. Which you see, for me, I will talk about Trevor Chalobah and saying some any penalty. No. But this is a day where me highlighting a certain man Emma Chelsea for no. This season, Chelsea has 3 corner kicks already. 2 against West Ham, 1 against I think 1 against Fulham. Set pieces. Chelsea scored a goal. And I remember I've come and I've told you about a man called Bernardo Cueva, who is Chelsea's tactical statistician. Medjumano specifically about set plays. So in the game against West Ham, Chelsea were playing with short corner kicks before they varied and they scored several goals. And then this one, who said they Chelsea won the corner kicks now? About to first pool. And who video that you be clear with it? About to first pool, number could create Africa. Then usually the first pool will be a cash. But they realize that Fulham are defending aggressively in the first pool area. So in this set piece, Chelsea decided to change. In fact, I cannot be showing videos here. Before this corner kick, Rich Bernardo Cueva Efre Joao Pedro. And I have a video that I'll post on my Twitter. You can go and watch. Joao Pedro told Joao Pedro what the corner kick routine is going to be for that third one. Because 2 corners to this, not Chelsea are brought to the first pool and I had been defended. Immediately they flicked the ball. Social ran now. Joao Pedro did not run towards the first ball as they usually do. He stood still and then pushed Sasa Lukic to go forward. Free header in there for Joao Pedro. I think that's 3 games into the season, but he's in there for a shout for signing of the season already after just 3 games. Doing very, very well for Chelsea Football Club with our first goal. Before that, there was this controversy. And you see, Marco Silva and Fulham, they came to Chelsea with a plan. Every day he sulks on the touchline, make it look like referee against them to get advantage for them. Okay, match in India. It was a duel. 50-50 more Bianco Emma Fulham. Mr. Mami come and say we are baby Mpacho. Every 50-50 ball. It was like Messi car. That was what count there. No problem. Match. Number 7 now, Bobo Madrid are saying over 9 points. Was Manchester United. We hear last minute penalty, but say, I said, we win match. We win a more minute penalty.
Teams no Omuches Kama Revis no.
Oh,
serve acclaimed world champions.
No problem. So now say serve acclaimed.
Omuches Kama Revis.
No problem.
Wherever we.
When this happened, born a share. You me show Love FM studio. It's me kaisa me catch here. Means na Koraman wo ho and I say na I remember so DJ Ogidi Brown wo ho and the other guys and Melvin. And I make catch say any foul. There's no way there's a foul. Because oh yes, 360 no. There's no way Albert Maka say, oh we could man as on it was not a foul in that position. Rich Omko share go no ebae. Va say it was a foul. Then later on, we had this statement from VAR for VAR for any Premier League Referees Association can say, Omu di say, Sir Rodrigo Munoz na no di Trevor Chalobah so. Enya idea a constituting clear and obvious error from the referee. So the VAR shouldn't have prompted him to go and watch, and the on-field decision should have stood. That is exactly what the referee decision are telling him. But this is why I disagree with them. In real time, when I was watching the game, I say, oh, no. This cannot be a foul. But it's in all of that sense as well. What is a clear and obvious error in VAR? Red card, mistaken identity, offside, those clear things. This is what we describe as a clear and obvious foul. This is a player. You start on a regular day, can't this constitute for a red card? Can't it constitute for a red card? They call him and the referee say, oh, Ampa, me share that video now with Tian also. And then I know Tian prevented Trevor from defending. I think that is going to be subjective. Ebi and come your Fulham near, come a bubu. Somebody will be say you me. But it comes to that subjectivity. The referee may have done the mistake as in calling him in terms of interpreting what a clear and obvious mistake is. But as a fan, I believe that there's a foul. And it constitutes a red card. I mean, who softer red cards than this? Then to the penalty. How is this not a penalty?
But you meet me on them.
Oh, so bad. My make up and enough work to the now. You do want to mean what times was the anime call.
And you have press conference now. I'll highlight these things.
I don't know touch screen analysis of
the screen is here. No, you see, the question. Say, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm say premier.
Most already here.
First is what Crystal Palace. Second, Fulham.
Now, Crystal Palace was a foul. The regulation is clear. The regulation was clear. The regulation.
I didn't think Chelsea be a confirm maybe.
When is this, Sergio?
When the foul panel.
Foul. What's your name?
So go back. Go back.
It went
go back. This is a still picture.
Nina is in the one. Whether still or not still, and the camera full. Nina is in the one in Sisu. Rich, Nina is one in Sisu.
Who did a couple of factors as subject will be back?
It's one in Sisu.
What do you say? Mrs. Say, I never come back. Hold on. Where foul? Where foul?
Mammy first shoot starting to
that's how I will say subjective. Sanka you Fulham nipa no penkabos at their ref na
no problem.
Bombs you.
Okay. Okay, ya chalky go ya to action. Yes, second goal by 1-0 and then say.
Was it
1-0.
It you say Sanka how go it na.
Enka different senior. Boy, uti nka boy.
Enka yet ba kono play free man ka 1-0 so abi na make.
Men ka anka ne ya shete ne betimi akanka.
Basa.
Ya bombo ya so
2-0.
Oh na wo de adebo.
No, tie.
Senior.
Say somebody mo be ye say ya. E Premier League no. The other teams ne bebre.
And the mobile, mo de one more bread, the one of my bread. One hour bread, and then you more bro. Your boy, Now, Fulham, they thought that we come to play. Me on the day, I was excited. Fulham and other teams, no, they are realizing that Enoba won't play soft football for you again.
Almost pursue Chelsea. That is why referee who says.
What was the exposure in there?
Why we give you?
What was the exposure in there?
You do what they give.
Yes, starting game now. I went to watch and I came back. Second half now, okay. First half incident, they come once. In the first half incident.
Now, yeah. Oh, I fit them. Sammy.
Aye.
Master Kobe.
Aye.
Is an baby in here.
Say.
Chelsea is okay. But the other teams are
any problem. Maybe can't say other team any problem. Maybe I understand that everything is going to be subjective. It is Obi Canadian, one of them Canadian also foul there. But all the things in the trap is maybe foul there. Miss me fa.
Yeah, ya topic causa. Ya who some more.
See ya.
Money some referees. And yeah, oh they say press conference no me ya. Nyamia do my head ya baba.
And if I could cast.
Nyamia, oh ya beko.
Fako cast.
Say ana referees ne be ya. Premier League be jawa.
Transfer deadline day. Na another big issue.
Patro share 3-2.
Na mi wi enya to boss here. Oh, my pressure.
Okay.
To boss here come here. And I mean come back and go come on the answer and makumeni.
I can't 3-2 ni.
Mo say 3-2.
Some me catch us a banana skin. Banana skin.
E de ni jaje. Akwedi aje. Last minute penalty. Mama blue.
Is only United we are coach. I had a catcher of boys who say, Munko United, I go push him, Munko, you can score. Tally defense in a 2-4.
It's another player, Nicholas Jackson Sagano. About be very interesting. I think every time crash. And the interesting thing is that it looks as if say the deal is back on. I won't get time to explain. I will talk about Nicholas Jackson in sense. But what interested me was that Baston and I loved what happened against Tima Yefreno Varacano because I expected that to happen. Why do I say that? Rich, so Barca last week to say Mekase, I want to watch Barca versus Newcastle. It is because a similar thing happened against Varacano. which Volcano only made a game about a duel. And whether Barca, we see Utie and Flake and all the Barca players, they said a lot of balls. It is because it was a duel game and Barca could not hold on to it. But then one other very important thing is the signing of this man, Juan Garcia, who is seen already as a savior for Football Club Barcelona. As of the VAR, they reach a machine. Machines will always malfunction. Yeah. And like Frankie de Jong said, in a top league like this, you don't expect say machines to malfunction like this, but then they're possible. Especially whoever kind of water. They say we are blaming Chelsea for VAR. They say we can say time about Barcelona penalty they are going to review. So time you call VAR.
They deliberate attempt.
They deliberate
to bribe certain referees.
Machine and say.
The referee now say.
Nah say okay. Almost so. Okay. Mati.
So I don't know why I'm for blaming.
Madrid see for more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. My
and there is something simple I highlighted in the game. It is which Xabi is brilliant, and I'll get time and I'll talk about him. The role of Xabi in making sure say has a Trent Alexander-Arnold Jibo no Conan Imbia, not Federico Valverde Benetti. All to make sure say anytime Trent has the ball, the possibility say Bebuwa keep no many turnovers no, they will deal with it. So this weekend, your international break, transfer window is ending. It's interesting. Liverpool and Alexander Isak, Nicholas Jackson, Baba.
Say Jackson situation at saying.
Oh, so Jackson go Piemo Munich in Bavaria. In Kokoye ni medical. Now so Koko do Bavaria. Now Bayern for no so to coin echo Osbeck, Uncle game. He was waiting when the Chelsea game was going on. And Alhamdulillah pride. It just said quickly at halftime. The Chelsea director sent a message to Ali Barat say the permission and come their moms on for medicals. Almost almost permission him. And mom conquer medicals now. Because almost trying to can buy and funding come. Which after the game, they told Max Ebel any buy and phone say so almost Nicholas Jackson did not pen a par there. Instead of loan on emergency. Just Bayern for enter on a permanent basis. No more so matono. Now from this kind of another striker, and that's why you heard the name of Conrad Hardamo in the conversation. Rich from a non-job there. A lot of people reported said the deal was off and now it's on. I remember yesterday I spoke to a couple of people, especially Nhyira man, when he was telling me the deal was never off. And I remember until say this news was about to break early in the morning. I tweeted on Twitter said Nicholas Jackson still may leave Chelsea. It is possible say Esan Senegal for national team duty still on coy. In fact, my agent Damson Idris ever posted a picture of to stab and strap on ma trying Bayern for. It is likely say Bayern for if they are willing to either go for a loan and an obligation to buy or a permanent seller. Chelsea for Nicholas Jackson and they will continue the season with our brand here friend Mark Gee. Rich,
yeah, Zach Mohammed say what is really happening to Man City? Or is it that Pep Guardiola's dominance in football is coming to an end? Congratulations to Chelsea for that swift victory over City rivals Fulham. Good morning to Chairman Yusuf, the NCC chairman, hopeful. Okay, they say Pep be
NCC chairman hopeful of what?
So NCC chairman.
Yes.
Okay, Yusuf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola now. On chef
first match, I'm or the brain and
on chef Fabian Hezler though. Fabian Hezler has not lost against Joseph Guardiola. And yesterday he repeated the same thing. I'm yet to really sit down and find out why. Because when Rodri was in, he played Nico Gonzalez still in the team. When you have some injuries, Ryan Chekimoni and the idea Mobi. But still again, you would expect again so many decisions that they felt that it was harsh. It was a penalty now, Brighton for a ball Matthias Nunes and son. Before then, they felt that it was a foul on Bernardo Silva. But again, they lost by 2-1 and 3-2, and we'll see how it's going to go on the rest.
Okay.
Michelle Twaso, coordinator, Fiifi Manfred, all social media handles are. Have a nice day, Midase.
Kofi Midase. Mr. Oya know about press conference, maybe because I'm in person. You can't say me now. I can't. Mobile call could treat you to Crudo.